Hello, High Tide Imbibe. Got another one. 2 in 1 week. Wow. Um, Something new and something pretty big from Big Spruce Brewing here in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. And this is something that's so new it's not even listed on their website. It's on their Instagram and all that garbage, but not on their website. But this is Big Spruce's Demigod double IPA, and of course organic because all their stuff is 100% organic, I guess. 8.5% alcohol by volume, and let's see here. What does it say? Born of restraint and excess in equal measure, Demigod is an organic double IPA of divine balance and force. And bow to nothing, bow to the hop gods. Well, that's contradiction there, right? Mighty IPA of mythic proportions. Water, organic malted barley, organic malted wheat, organic barley, organic malted oats, organic cane sugar, hops, and yeast on the ingredients here. From what I can gather by looking online, it's a big IPA with maybe some tropical things. I don't think it's a hazy, though, so there we go. And Jake Campbell says the greatest beer review channel is live again. Really? You should go watch them then. Holy fuck. But thank you. You are a gentleman and a liar. So, But let's just, pour this thing. Oh, maybe it's more hazy than I thought. We'll see. I saw something about maybe tropical notes somewhere, but it's pretty hazy. You cannot see through it at all. It looks brighter on the screen, of course, with the light coming into it. It's more of a God, what would I even call that color? If wheat could be mashed up into gravy, maybe. It's a weird golden with brown kind of, I don't know. Let's go to the aroma. It's definitely got some tropical kind of juicy note to it. Like a little bit of a kind of a pineapple and maybe mango. And then there's like some underlying citrus going on. Opinion on Coors Light. It's a fine beer. It's a good, what I'd call a maintenance beer, or, people might say lawnmower beer. That's, same idea. Doing stuff around the house or just hanging out around the house or hanging out at a party or a barbecue or whatever. Maintenance beer, beers between the better beers that do the trick. Coors Light is perfectly fine for that. I prefer Coors Banquet, honestly. Although I can't get real Coors Banquet here in Canada anymore. We used to have it for a little while, but once it caught on in sales, they decided, we'll just start making it in Canada now and call it Coors Golden, I think is what they call it now, or something in Canada. And it's made in Canada, so technically not the same beer anymore. It's close, but it's not the same thing. Limp Bizkit, yay or nay? I'm not into Limp Bizkit. I'm not really into new metal at all, or sort of rap metal for that matter. I do think what's his face though, Fred Durst is a decent actor, and I kind of really liked his bizarro shitty movie with John Travolta in it as the obsessive fan who was stalking Devon Sawa from the Final Destination films. I think I like Fred Durst, the performer, better than Limp Bizkit, the band. Let's put it that way. All right, so it's got a kind of a semi-typical tropical kind of thing. Not a lot of alcohol or anything coming up in the actual smell. 8.5, wouldn't necessarily expect that. But sometimes with these double IPAs, you'll get like a good hefty little alcohol note popping up. Not in this case. So we'll go to the taste. Cheers. Okay. It's definitely very juicy. A little bit of pineapple, like mango in the background. Um, a lot of dryness and astringency in the back. Not like super drying, but it's definitely like a result of the hops and the alcohol. You can kind of get that coming up the back. There's maybe a teeny little bit of alcohol warmth, but it's super masked. Big flavor. Um, More of an orange citrus, more like a tangerine. Orange pith would probably be the closest I'd go, like a little bit of orange, but a little bit more the sort of yellow, or the whitish kind of pale skin over the orange slices underneath the actual orange peel. Um, but there's enough like juiciness and there's enough like a little bit of sweetness here to make it, not super bitter. This is fine. I think the big draw is that it's 8.5% and it comes in a 568 milliliter can. It comes in the bigger can. And it's very easy drinking, so that makes that an attractive package. Jake Campbell says new metal is a weird genre. A lot of the guys can't really write lyrics, but the musicianship, blah blah blah, is really cool. I mean, it can be for sure. Although it's weird, like when you get into the if you get into the more Limp Bizkit side of new metal, kind of you get into the rock, rap metal, you would kind of hope that the lyrics would be really good, right? Because if they're going to be bringing like a rap or a hip hop element to the music, you would hope that the lyrics would really be there. Oh, we got basement. We got basement. We have hit the basement. Limp Bizkit, yay. This is good. It's easy drinking. It's probably dangerous. At 8.5%, it drinks like something that's at 6. If you're really into like these kind of light tropical hazies, they're not quite, New England style. They're not those big IPAs that have no bitterness. They're just they're what I consider the real East Coast IPAs. These days anyway. New England I consider a whole extra genre onto the side, a little adjacent to East Coast, but this is what I think of when I think of like an East Coast IPA. It's got the big tropical notes, it's got some juiciness, but it still brings the bitterness. This brings all that. Alcohol, like I said, pretty well masked, so it's super easy to drink. I've had better, I've had worse. For having the name Demigod, you would expect it to maybe punch a bit higher, which is kind of disappointing. But as a double IPA, it does all the things that I would hope a double IPA would do. So I'd sit it at like 7.5 for style. I think is probably where we're gonna put that. And I think I'd say 7.5 for personal preference too. I like it enough that I'll probably buy it again if I just to have a big can of IPA sitting around for once in a while. I don't know if this is a seasonal for them or what. Like I said, they don't list it on the website. So it might be in and out of NSLCs just like that. You never know. But maybe it's sticking around and it's in NSLCs right now. So worth picking up a can to try. I think the best thing about it is it's, if you had IPAs already, you're kind of used to IPAs. This isn't anything that's gonna like really fuck with your palate or like really surprise you in any uncomfortable way, I don't think. So it's a good risk to try, see if you like it. Basement says hazies, more like gazies. Jay Campbell says Stained are pretty lame, which sucks because I love the music behind it. It's Aaron's lyrics that ruin it. He's an okay lyricist. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I haven't really listened to Stained. Stained are really lame. It sucks. Okay, I read that. Whoops. Oh no, you repeated your comment. Decent vocalist though. Okay, yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. And then Basement says, I like hazies too. Don't cancel me, bro. I mean, I like hazies as long as they're not. And when most people say hazies these days, they're equating them with New England style ones, right? I mean, that's just kind of what you think of immediately when people say that shit. Used to be, it's like, oh, it's just an unfiltered IPA, but now it's a hazy, and it just has all kinds of negative connotations these days. But yeah, so 775s for the Demigod from Big Spruce, and worth checking out. It's a beer. Okay, I'm taking off. Thanks, Jake Campbell and Basement for watching, and anyone else who watches. See you when I see you. Bye-bye.